Is you had mentioned inside of Ninja Selling that it's kind of a, I don't know, like an 8 week. Is it like an 8 week step by step? Just kind of like this week do this, the next. Like it's a planned out relationship development.
It's really more of a daily thing, a weekly thing. They tell you to talk. The Ninja 9. One of them is talk to 10 people per day. Communicate with 10 people per day, 50 a week.
Great.
And but yeah, it's a process. It's and the one thing is that it helps you build your business plan, your goal setting, and you set your goals. You set time block for prospecting of where you're reaching out to people, and you stay in contact with them, whether it's first thing in the morning. A lot of one thing it talks about is that work on prospecting in the morning and do some of your showing property, previewing properties, and things like that in the afternoon.
Yeah,
it's a great system, and it they use a little initials TSW. The system works, and it really does. And we've got some prime examples of some of our most successful agents that are using it.
Yeah,
and it's been great. It's been great for us.
Is that 10 talk tos or 10 calls? What would that is it to get to 10 talk tos in a day, or is it 10 phone calls, like 10 numbers? What one is it?
No, it'd be talking to 10 people.
Okay, great. So that means you're calling probably 40. You're probably calling 40 to 50 to get them on the phone, right?
Yeah, it could be. Yeah,
you could walk across the street and talk to your neighbor.
Yeah, well, and even it might be. I tell some new agents also. You can talk to 2 or 3 people if you go get coffee in the morning somewhere.
Right.
If you're in the coffee shop talking to people, you can talk to 2 to 3 people just right in the coffee line. Or if you go to football game on Friday night, we like football down here in the South. Y'all like football?
Heck yeah, we do.
Too.
We're in Texas. That's right.
You go Friday night football, you can talk to 20 people.
Right.
Yeah.
But no, it's consistently staying in touch, and it's building your database. Talk to people that already know you, or that you've done business with in the past. And, once you get that database built, you just keep consistently communicating with those people. It's, it's not rocket science by any means, but you have to do it consistently.
And it doesn't have to cost you a lot of money.
That's the key.
Right. I mean, it's just your time, right? So it's like, okay, block the time.
It's your time, and then those personal referrals will feed you business.
Yeah. Yeah. I think what we see with a lot of new agents is they don't understand where to start. And I think that also just then they don't have a plan. It's like, wow, people.
Yeah.
You got to call them, right? You have to talk to them, meet them, get to know them better than what you know them now, right? So you need to be a little bit more friendly, just because you got to be inquisitive enough to advance that relationship, maybe beyond just acquaintance and maybe a little bit deeper, so that they refer you and they think about you.
And sometimes it takes a little time too.
Oh yeah.
You got to consistently talk to people over time to get them comfortable with you. And, people are, they're going to buy something from somebody they know, like, and trust.
Yeah.
And, that's the key.
Yeah. That's it.
It seems simple.
It sure does. We say that a lot. Know, like, and trust.
Yeah.
We was like, hey, do you know an insurance agent like, and trust, or anybody we want to refer on? Because I know somebody. Well, do you know, like, and trust them? Because if you don't, then you need to find somebody that you can know, like, and trust.
That's right.
Right.
That's right. That's right.
And as agents or lenders, we want you to like us, but we want to know you, and when we know you, you can trust us.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So Mike,
build our business.
As we're wrapping up, the podcast today. I remember when we talked, you talked about being agent centric brokerage rather than a broker centric brokerage or company. We'd love to hear, some, like, a nugget of wisdom for someone that's really looking to maybe go in a different direction this year. Maybe they've been in a rut, or they've just been kind of lost. What's a nugget of wisdom that you would give to them to just get them going, get a spark and kind of
get them going
where they're going?
I guess the biggest thing would be, you just got to show up and go to work. And that seems, I guess that's kind of cliche and kind of simple, but you got to show up and go to work. And, any available training opportunities, whether it's podcasts, videos, watch them and attend some meetings. We got away from, in-person meetings, like industry events and things like that. I think that's a great way to get you motivated, whether it's a state association or a franchise, affiliated convention, anything like that kind of gets you motivated. This might be old school, but, join the Chamber of Commerce or join a civic club. That gets you in front of people right off the bat.
Yeah.
I've been a member of Rotary International for 20 years. And I don't know how much I've had, countless business dealings with members of Rotary. I think that's the biggest thing. Show up and, participate and get involved more than anything, whether it's community or training or anything like that. Just get involved and get going.
I love it. We'll quote that. Show up and show up and go to work.